With Mad Hatter behind the bars, luckily, we have one less insane criminal on the street. And hopefully, those random phone calls and threats will stop. But it seems we have something else at hand down here. Blood. Decently fresh, too. Not exactly dried yet. Clearly a path. It's leading down to the subway. I don't like this. Everything we've seen from the subway has never been a good sign. I'm curious if this is similar to the same blood trail we saw the other day. Found a body in the middle of an alleyway in a garage. It's still heading this way. Looks like we found the end of the blood trail. Looks like an explosive wall. Oh no.
An inmate's corpse stashed in a tiny ventilation room in the subway tunnels.
The murderer must have gone through great lengths to hide that body from the public eye.
Specifically an inmate. That's interesting. Think he's from Blackgate Prison or Black Rock Prison. Sadly, there's nothing that we can do for him now. We should take a sweep around and see if there's any other clues we can find. Nothing else seems to be going on in this section of the tunnel. We found a lot of gang hideouts and parks and stuff, so I figured we'd check around and see if we can find anything. Luckily, I don't think I see any criminal entrances hidden anywhere. That's well, there goes my luck. I was about to say that's a good sign, but I see some more blood. There's no way this can all be the same serial killer, right? But they all have the same MO. Actually, well, at least the same attempt to kill. Are you guarding the body? I'm assuming there's a body back here. But every blood trail has had one so far. And yeah, it looks like there's another inmate.
Alfred, I discovered a dead cop in a garage.
A police officer. That is disgraceful, sir. You must get to the conclusion of these crimes.
I was wrong. Police officer, not some inmate. However, why would there be a dead cop? Looked like an inmate, looked just like the last body. Maybe an inmate killed him, stole his outfit. I don't know. We'll have to figure this out. But that's 3 bodies in less time than before. Get out of here, robber. Who do you think you're gonna stop? The question is, what's the point of these murders? Was there something behind them? Was someone just trying to get away? There's nothing else around this area or any of the bodies. It's just the bodies in the trail to themselves. I find it very interesting with such little evidence to who could have committed these murders. Wait, what's that? It looks like a ladder. There shouldn't be a ladder here. What is going on? Oh, we've got criminals guarding an entrance, it looked like. The entrance to what, though? Get back, you stupid criminals. You give yourselves away just by being here. Seems that we have a ladder that was being guarded. I wonder where it goes. Looks like we've got ourselves another hideout. Wonder what letter we'll find this time, but first let's take care of these gang members. How many of these hideouts do you have? Tell me. Why does each hideout have a letter? Is it the gang to your section? Does it complete one word? Give me your answers. Get back. You're gonna get put down. Okay. Letter N, A, L, S, T, and E. I have no idea what that could mean. There's 1,000 combinations with 6 letters. You guys are a bit too late. I've already taken out the rest of your crew. While sad as that murder was, it led me to finding the gang hideout. That's what people call silver lining. I don't think those silver linings are then worth it anymore. Please tell me this is another audio file. It is. Number 4. So we have 4, 6, and 9, I believe. At least we finally found another one. So far, the first 2 seem to be describing different holidays. I wonder if this will do the same. Still pretty early in the night, though. I don't want to head back to the Batcave yet. We got a lot more work we could do around here. I always have to keep checking the train stations. Oh, more criminals. Oh, it looks like you guys are guarding another entrance back here. Thanks, I found one of your stashes. There we go. Luckily, I glad I came down here. We found another gang stash, it seems. It's exactly what it is. Hi, gang hideout. You're gonna get put down. How many people? How many stashes? How many before I clear all of you out and I actually have the answer to what's going on? A V? Sure, a V. Just give me one of the most useless letters in the entire alphabet to figure out what's going on here. I need to finish finding the rest of these gang hideouts. Construction. It's a good place to hide anything, whether it's drugs, money, a hideout for gangs. Maybe we'll even just find an audio log here. Either way, I feel like this is a good place to check out. So many people come in and out of construction areas. Who knows what we could find in here? Let's take a look around and see if there's anything that catches our eyes, especially since we seem to have some petty criminals nearby. They're always a good sign to tell us where something is. Oh, looky there. I think we've spotted something. Not a bad hiding spot if it wasn't for the greatest detective in the world. Let's go. And another hideout it is. How many of these do we have? I can't figure it out. So far, we have a useless combination of letters that don't amount to any specific word or words. Last one. There we go. Letter T. T. That's the second T that we have. Well, that tells us there are repeating letters, and that also tells us that that's not one letter of each. It's all very intriguing. What could we spell with these? You might be able to get close to spelling Valentine, but that's about it. Then again, missing so many key letters, who knows if it's even meant to spell a word? That's the worst part. We have no idea what these letters are for. Well, I think it's time we head back to the Batcave, analyze the audio log to see what this one has to say. I wonder if it will be any different compared to the last two. Now let's see what audio log 4 has for us.
Audio log number 04. Easter. The most wonderful day of the year. A representation of peace and new life. I wish I could escape the life I currently find myself in. But this is what's been chosen for me. This is destiny.
Well, as the last one describes a holiday, but he also describes his disconnection to it. Once again, not feeling connected to people, a loner, someone out in the world, surviving, thinking that there is nothing else but what they've been decided for him. Sounds like a dangerous person. We need to find the rest of those audio logs before it's too late. I thought I saw something over here, another Riddler trophy. How many of these are there in this world? Interesting, a ladder down. This seems like a very unsecured and a very smart ladder placement. Anyways, we need to head back to GCPD. Hopefully Gordon won't have any terrible news for us like he does every time we decide to take a stop by. Strange, isn't it?
Sir, the Bat computer has further decrypted the leaked identity file you obtained at GCN. It's found an origin signal coming from somewhere within Gotham.
That likely leads to the source of where the file originated. Where is it?
We do not yet know, sir. There are 5 satellites located across Gotham that are blocking the signal. You'll need to shut them down in order for us to move forward.
I suspect we're nearing the end of this saga. Joker will soon be ours.
Finally, we're getting closer and closer, taking down the Joker. Well, let's start taking out these satellites so we can actually figure out who put that identity leak on GNC. There we go. Got one here. Let's deactivate this. Are you criminals, pesky criminals hired to stop me? It's not gonna work. Get out of here. Just ignore you. You don't have time for your silly games. We got another one right over here. Grappling hook should make it across for us. There we go. Let's go ahead and turn this one off. There we go. And more criminals. Who hires you guys? Is it Joker? Or is there a third-party act? I'll take down your entire organization. Doesn't matter how many of there you are. You will be defeated. Server number 3 or satellite number 3 is right over this way. There we go. Easy. They got them spread out decently well over the city. Not exactly easy to get to on top of each of these buildings either. You stupid criminals. You really think this is the life? Why would you choose out of every city at Gotham to choose your criminal enterprise? It will fail. Only 2 satellites left, and luckily they're both pretty close to each other. This shouldn't be too difficult to go ahead and wrap up. There we go, second to last one. Grappling hook should get us the rest of the way up there. Here we go, let's turn this off. The next one's close enough. We're just gonna ignore these criminals. They can be stuck on a roof for as long as they want. And the very last one, here we go.
The signal can now be read. It's leading to the Von Krapsov Hotel.
That hotel was the peak of luxury a few decades ago. Now it's a hellhole. Gordon, send all units to the Von Krapsov Hotel. Evacuate it out of caution.
On it! Have you found the Joker?
Possibly.
Who knows if the Joker's really here? There's only one way to find out. Let's head inside and let's head inside and see what we've got. Seems like they've rented out this entire area. If it's really as run down as we think it is, I guess it makes sense. Nobody's really staying here anymore. They didn't skimp out on the number of criminals they decided to hire at this time. They're still as weak as ever. Luckily, stupid Joker bots, they're always getting in the way, lighting me on fire. Well, you think you're safe? You get over here. You're not special, and neither are you. Just because Joker designed you doesn't make you anything. Okay, next floor, here we go. Let's clear these out as well. I mean, criminals are you able to hire, Joker? How much money do you have? You spend all this money, you hire all these people, all you ever want to do is torment me in Gotham. I'd be ignorant to recognize that. If I didn't exist, neither would you. But if I didn't exist, every other criminal enterprise would overrun this city in a heartbeat. Level 3, here we come. I gotta clear out every floor along the way. There's just so many of them. Let's see if our Batarang can do any good damage against these guys. Take them out a lot quicker than hand-to-hand combat. You petty criminals can't be paid enough to deal with the Batman, so I don't understand why you do this. this. Gotham is my city, not yours. Well, that's the final floor. Time to go up to the penthouse. So let's see what we've got here. Passcode. There's gotta be one throughout this building somewhere. We must have missed it. No wonder we didn't find it. It was all the way down here on the base floor. 9364. Let's try that passcode. It was 9364. And we're allowed in. Seems we have someone over here.
Strange.
Indeed. Strange, isn't it?
What are you doing here? You should be locked up for life in Arkham.
I was. But somebody swooped by and offered me freedom.
In exchange for?
The chance to expose the Batman.
The encrypted file leads here. Spill it, Strange.
The Joker needed someone to leak the file to GCN. So I was broken out of prison by one of his men. A strange guy in a red hood. I didn't create the file. I merely leaked it.
Who broke you out?
I don't know. I didn't see his face. But he was working with Joker. He ordered me to leak the file to create a diversion. You'd be distracted and go after it, putting yourself above the city. That allowed Joker to swoop in and steal the antidote. It was all part of Joker's plan.
Where is Joker?
Base chemicals, of course. But you better hurry. He's launching it soon, the gas. Gotham, as we know it, will soon be no more.
GCPD are on their way. You're not going anywhere.
Well, at least we're done here. We know what happened. Joker's gonna be releasing the gas any time now. We have to hurry. Will we even be able to stop him?